So I have a question for you guys. One side of my family is on the left. The other side is on the right. One's politically Democratic, one's politically Republican. I love both of my parents. I hate both of my parents sometimes. They can get on my nerves. I'm sure I get on their nerves all the time. I'm stubborn. Why is there a separation in our country over the left and the right? The rights are not white supremacists. White privilege. I don't see it. I don't know where it's at. Show it to me and I'll believe it. I'll renounce it. I'll renounce it right here. I don't believe in white privilege. I believe in equality for all. Why? I've never voted a day in my life. This presidential election, the stuff that's been surfacing recently, the collusions with Russia, it's changed my mind on the way I think about things. I used to think, oh, I'm going to live my life. I'll be fine. It doesn't matter who's in office. My life doesn't change. Well, everybody's life has changed. So as a new, I guess, voter would be the thing, and in the coming up elections, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to see who's running. I'm going to see what they are running about. What not only words they use, but what actions they've taken. Because people can say anything. Words don't matter anymore. They never have, they never will. America is based on lies, the deception of other countries to make and do what they have to. We're a country built on immigration. I don't believe that these immigration laws are correct. I mean, if you had me, look at me, come to your fence in your backyard, jump over and make my way into your house, you would not invite me willingly. You would not say, oh, it's okay, take what you want, here's a court date, just come on back whenever you want, and we'll do what we got to do, and we'll get you citizenship here. You'll be allowed to stay here after a while. No, you would call the police and I would be arrested. Why is it not the same for our borders? Yes, we're built on immigration, but we came here for seeing a problem. We came here and wrote a Declaration of Independence, a statement, a suicide pact we sent straight to England. And we stated that we won't take it anymore. We're not doing it like that anymore. We are people. We have rights. We are a united people, a united nation. Well, right now, we're not America anymore because we are not united. I don't know what we are. We've decided to split ourselves into Democratic and Republic segregation, white, black, Hispanic, Asian. And really, I just want to hold the hand of the person next to me and fight. I don't honestly care your color of your skin. I want to be treated with respect, just like you want to be treated with respect. So where do we go to move forward with this? Do we take Republican and Democrats out of the office? All. I'm not saying left, I'm not saying right, I'm saying all. Our voting system should be based on a person, on the people, on their policies, on their votes, on the actions that they perceive, on the actions that they prove. I'm sorry. So why do we continue on with this falsetto, this fake, maybe falsetto is the wrong word, culture? We strive for unity, but nobody wants to come together. We take a moment and look at the person next to them and say, thank you. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying thank your veterans. I'm not saying thank. I'm just saying thank the person next to you. And yes, of course you should thank your veterans. Yes, of course you should thank the police. They're going to be there when you call to help in any situation. It's the 1% of idiots in the world, both Republicans and Democrats, all of them, that ruin it for the majority. When you were back in school and somebody stole something, but nobody wanted to fess up, everyone got punished. When you played sports growing up, every person was responsible for their actions. And as a country right now, nobody's taking responsibility. If I mess up, I'm going to be the first one to say, look, I apologize. I'm sorry, and I mean it sincerely. I did not understand the actions I was causing. Made you feel that way. Yeah, everybody's feelings matter to an extent. You don't control the populace based on an opinion. You don't defame a presidency so you can get in office. You have the Democrats who sent their sworn statement to the Senate on Trump's impeachment, where they doctored the video. It's quite clear, it's evident. They cut, they spliced what they wanted, showed videos of what they wanted to make it appear as that's what happened. Why should you need to do that? Why can't you just bring the whole video, admit it into evidence, give them the time to watch it, making a decision? If a person messes up, they should have the right to be given a fair trial. It's become completely acceptable in the United States of America to judge somebody based on an opinion. Now, I'm taking a moment of silence here to think of my next words carefully, because it's a very controversial topic. The black community, you started a movement, Black Lives Matter. I support it to an extent. You have a voice and you're being heard. I don't agree with destroying the community around you. And I'm not saying all of you. I'm not saying that's the case. You started off great. You're not ending great. You created all this movement to get somebody in office who was going to help you. And you thought that was going to be Biden. But here we are 2 months in, or a month in, I'm sorry. And so far I've only seen immigration, solar, and a whole bunch of written executive orders, the most seen in history. But I haven't seen anything for the black community. Why are you still last on the totem pole? It's just a thought to think about. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to the people around you. Do your own research. You were given a brain, or you grew your own brain, whichever you believe in. It's your belief. That's what matters. You are the voice in a room full of silence, crowded by people. Stand up for what you believe in, but be able to accept somebody else's opinion and belief. So take a time, take a moment, hit my like button, hit my subscribe button so you can get more videos, because I'm going to be posting a lot of these. I'm going to be posting them anytime I get a thought, driving around in my car. Keep your eyes on the road, stay safe. But there's going to be more opinions out there. I mean, do you guys think we should get rid of Democratic and Republican narratives and just go based on people? Do you think Biden is what you lived up for? I didn't vote. My opinion is that I'm not going to hope the plane crashes while I'm riding in the passenger seat. I wish the best for Biden. He's my president right now. He wouldn't have been my first choice. He wouldn't even have been my last choice. I would have rather the country took a break from all presidencies and just thought about itself for a while. Because the world we are in right now, I would say it has nowhere to go but up. But I've been proven wrong before. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned, because I'm going to talk about a lot. I'm going to be doing my research, and I'm going to be looking up stuff. I'm going to be going and I'm going to look at policies. I'm going to check out just about every single one of these presidential elections. I'm going to be looking at the people we are trying to nominate at the moment, what they've been doing, what they do now. I mean, people do stupid stuff in the past. People make changes based on stuff that happens to them. Why should it be any different for anybody else? Because it shouldn't. This is an equal country for all. And our civil rights should show that. But as of this moment, it doesn't. I don't feel as anyways. I feel like my government's let me down and is basing their entire decision-making process on the view to the people. Well, us as people are tired of you whining, pointing fingers. I'll tell you this right now, the first person that owns up comes out front and says, you know what, I did this, I feel terrible, and I apologize. I had the best interests of America in my heart, and I was trying to work towards that. But I messed up. I'm going to give them a second, a third chance. But the one that sits out there and denies everything, and then tries to cover it up, and then tries to blame the same things that they do on other people, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to vote the other way. And I'm not saying I'm going to vote Republican or Democrat. I'm going to vote the other candidacy. I believe our presidents should not be based on Republican or Democrat. It is one person to govern that we voted for. It says person, it doesn't say one Republican, one Democrat. You know, the Constitution was fallible. They are able to make mistakes. Their reach was not far grasping. They had great plans. They had a vision to make America the greatest country in the world, where everybody's voice mattered. And yet, we're stuck on a division, a divide, a person who says, my opinion is worth more than yours, but lies and says it's somebody else's opinion instead. So take a moment and think about it. Write your comments. I'm going to look through these. And if you have any questions, anything you want researched, anything you want found out, I will do everything I can to. And I'll give it to you non-biased. I'll tell you right now, Trump back in the 70s, 80s, He stated that if he was ever going to run for president, he would run as Republican because the people were stupid, that they were pushovers. I'm paraphrasing. I agree. Biden stated he wanted a separation of jungle in his last candidacy. Biden has also done nothing for anyone. So far, he's let in a whole bunch of immigrants who are going to vote for him again. So far, he's decided he's going to send out a whole bunch of masks to people who hate wearing them and don't want to wear them. Some who do, who will appreciate the gesture. More votes. But it is just a tactic to show that he's doing something. Let's figure this out. Let's have a discussion and sit down person to person and talk. I'm not going to be like a majority of people out there who, once they find out my political views, go, oh, you're sick in the head, you need to change, you need this, you need that. What happened to This Is America and you have your opinion and I have mine? Let's sit, talk about the facts, and you can walk out believing the same thing you wanted. That is your decision, you're right. But your right stops with you. My rights begin with me. Moment of thought. Take it, decide. Talk to you later.